I'm Carl Hartley, this is Tom Hartley Cars, and today we are talking about Ferrari F50s. A Ferrari F50 has always been very special to me. As a kid, it came out in 1995, I was born in 1987, so I was like 7-8 years old when it came out, and it was like my favourite car. I was born the same year sort of the F40 came around, so I was too young to really bond with an F40, but an F50, 7 years old kid who's into cars, an F50 was like, wow. So I always had a really big passion for a Ferrari F50. Not everyone did when the F50 came out. It was such a different design to predecessor, the F40. The F40 was very angled, square lines, square boxes, very rough, rugged and raw. First of its kind in a way. The F50 was a lot more sleek, rounded, convertible, which is, we'll touch on that in a minute, but convertible, which is always cool. People thought it was very American for the American market. It probably was, but I always had a massive love for a Ferrari F50. I remember when my father first bought an F50, it was the first car available in the UK. In 1995, and I remember looking at it in the showroom, and it's one thing seeing it on pictures or back then in magazines. There was no like online internet, looking, but it was a dream for me to sit in the car, and I have even sat my son in this car because it just brings back memories. I was a bit older than him, but I love seeing him in the car. The production line of the Ferrari F50 was what I like to call the old school numbers. It was a really limited car, one of 349. For a car to become a limited car now, it's at least 500. 9 times out of 10, it's 1,000. That's the way it's going now. There's more cars, there's more buyers, the market's so much bigger. It was one of 350. Now that was a long time ago, and these are a bit of a handful, so I don't imagine all 349 are still on the road or in collections. A lot are in collections and will never see the light of day. This actually was one of them, and how we've managed to acquire it is a pat on our back, because it's been in 2 fantastic collections, one in France, one in the UK. And we managed to twist the seller's arm and do a deal on it, which I'm really happy about. And what's so special about this car is it's completely original from new. It's got the original roof flight box, the soft tops. It's got original handbooks, service books, toolkit. It's just got absolutely everything. The only thing that it doesn't have, which none of the cars come with, is very rare, is there was a set of driving boots, racing boots that they were delivered with, but I'm yet to ever see a pair of those, so I don't imagine many cars still have them.